Nice. Class only
Wait,
24
Hunter,
minutes
sit back
late.
here.
Okay, let's get started. So, this is week number 2 of our lecture series. The topic is communication. So, why is good communication important? Answer is the most common way we've seen games thrown is by people not being on the same page. And with good communication, we can avoid this. So, when you think of good comms, you usually think of one person leading the conversation. Good comms also have a good atmosphere and composure. It's really nice and healthy to kind of boost people's morale and give people compliments if there's a good play, but you don't want to go overboard and you don't want to get overhype. And good comms also have clear dialogue and no clutter. So we keep things clear and concise. That's going to be the theme for today. Okay, examples of bad comms would be like complaining about lane, negative statements in general, and also we should avoid discussing matters of opinion during the game. If two people disagree and there's no like clear answer, those should be discussions left for after the game. In honor of kind of last week where Nat brought up the Yapsor theory of like the knights and rogues and mages, I kind of wanted some like foundational like concept to talk about. So think of like a kitchen with chefs. Okay, kind of similar to Dota. It's like a fast-paced environment where there's multiple people trying to communicate ideas, and these kind of environments come with problems. Like some calls can be missed, people can end up having different ideas, and overall it can just be distracting and overwhelming. So I want to propose the solution of keeping the communication channel open. Don't start a new idea when the previous one hasn't been finished. You can designate a word or phrase, something like yes, chef, or heard, or okay, got it, to confirm that an idea has been received. The example is smoke for a Roche, or smoke for a kill, and then let's Roche. Okay, or Sand King has blink, watch out, got it. So as a general rule of thumb, the hero with the best view of the game and the clearest view of the game should have priority to speak. So during the lane, this is usually the support trying to communicate if he's going to connect to the mid for the rune, or fight for the lotus, or telling his carry he's going to pull. During team fights and mid game, it's usually going to be someone with a blink stun or way of initiating. And later in the game, for like Roche plays or high ground, it might be the carry. So some things that should be left unsaid during the game, I kind of touched on it before, but the main one I want to talk about is should have scenarios. Okay, we all are guilty of this. Say we lose a team fight. Any discussions that talk about who we should have stunned, how we should have casted our spells, how the fight should have gone, they're not going to be productive for winning the game. Okay? You should always be talking about what is the immediate next thing that we're going to think about as a team or group up and do. Additionally, if a team fight breaks out, you can talk about what targets to focus or to set up vision or something. All ideas you should keep concise and try not to leave room for misinterpretation. So an example is if you want to smoke, you should say who you want to smoke with, where you want to smoke, and what is the objective of the smoke. If you disagree with an idea that's presented, you should say no, but we should do this instead.
Something OG does a lot is they like to say, I want to play with like X ability or X item. Like I want to kill with your BKB or I want to kill with your ult.
Does anyone know what port audio comes out of on a PC?
Maybe you just
I don't have audio on my computer right now.
You don't have audio on your computer?
No.
That's okay. I'm not saying anything important at all.
I'm on my phone right now, but...
Please come to office hours.
Okay.
How to deal with a difference in opinion. Okay, we're all thinking it. This is a presentation on communication. We are trying to avoid the inevitable civil war. Say a conflict comes up, the guy who wants to do shit should get the final say. All right, quiz time. Okay, I'm gonna read these bullets. I want someone to volunteer and tell me if it's a good or a bad comm. So this first one, imagine you just lost a team fight or something, and someone says, "Guys, can we like stop playing top?"
Could be better, or not good. For a yes or no answer.
Okay, what don't you like about it?
It doesn't present like a clear call to action, and it has the
It's very.
Oh, I think we have to play.
That's okay.
No,
I
it's
think,
fine.
I think
Draft
with that
takes
call
like
though, the point
draft
is
takes
that
like 10 minutes. You're
yeah,
fine.
he's
of the
right.
point
Like,
where you said earlier, like if you're not okay with something, then like present an alternative. This is not present an alternative.
Yeah. Okay, great. Are you guys in the draft?
Yeah.
we're gonna be, yeah. So it's time to change
All right.
change modes.
Then
No,
yeah,
I can start clicking through it if you have a few more slides to go.
I think we're pretty much done. But basically, yeah, Nathan's right. The ones that are bad comps here are the ones where they say no or shut down an idea without providing the immediate next step. Okay?
Are
You guys are
some
ready to
I'm
go.
boards allowed? Or like no I'm boards at all?
Let's try no I'm boards today. How about if we get to game 3, we can say it as a reward. So, thanks for coming to class, guys. Good luck.
Yep.
You seriously in the shower right now?
I just got back from the gym.
Dude.
Dude,
Are we allowed to attend class from the shower?
hold on. I gotta take off my clothes real quick.
What?
Do people just not want to show up to class?
I'm
Is this
upset.
how-
I'm
is
almost
this
done
how it
with my
works?
ice cream. I'm bored.
There
I'm,
is 100%
I'm convinced
a
like
way.
12 men could beat a gorilla. I could easily dent a gorilla. There's humans that can lift cars.
Something
Name the
else.
human.
Shallows.
Huh?